How's this? How's this? Oh my gosh. I don't see anything. Al,
What?
is this okay?
Just keep talking for a second.
I know, but I see nothing here. I see no green. So, just letting you know.
What do you mean you see no green?
I see no green from me, but maybe that's okay. Oh, there was a little flash of green.
Don't worry about it.
Well, I have to worry about it. I have to worry about it.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Just continue talking. You're fine.
Are you sure? Okay. So hi everybody. We're back again after a humongous technical difficulty, and I will tell you that my studio light blew. I don't know if you heard that earlier, but I deleted that video already. I have hair falling out. So this side of my room is dark. This side is light. I can't put the light on me because it looks terrible. So after the broadcast, I will be replacing my studio light.
No, I won't.
Yes, you will. Oh, did you see that orb?
Yeah, there's another one.
Oh my, that was like a.
Well, it's not only yet. There's stuff going on here in the East Coast, but we'll talk about that in a minute. So.
Yeah, there's nothing like a great Monday to start with a humongous technical difficulty. So I'm very happy about that.
Oh my God, things happen in life. Don't worry about it.
And I would just like to say happy Valentine's Day to each and every one of you.
I'll be back in a minute.
I have to tell you, my friend Sue and I, hold on, I'm going to put this over there. We went to our first yard sale of the season. It was on Saturday. It was 60 degrees outside. I ended up taking my jacket off and pounded with snow yesterday and today. So, but let me show you one thing that I did get at this yard sale. Now, the guy's a reseller. Good morning, our realtor from Texas, our only Texas realtor that we know and love, Miss Kathy Bailey. Welcome. Good morning, Miss Kathy Bailey. And make sure you give her a jingle if you're buying property in Texas. So this is what I got. And I couldn't believe it. I could not believe it because I don't have this record. Now, there is another record where everybody who sang We Are the World is on the front. So I really don't know. Oh, this is the 12-inch single. That's why. Okay, so this isn't the full album. However, I grabbed it. It was $1. It was $1. So I bought it. I took it and I said, this is coming home with me. So that's why I just realized that now it's the 12-inch single, but that's fine. I'll take it. So it's just a plain old inner sleeve. It was a good weekend for records, I will tell you that. And it's in decent condition. I mean, there's a lot of fingerprints on it, but it's okay. And it's so funny. It says Quincy Jones on the record label. Now, what's on the back here? I did check it. Yeah, We Are the World. So I got to hitch up my record player that I have.
So that's a 12-inch single.
That's why it's
How many minutes is that's
let's
version?
look.
Let's look.
Let's look. It is.
I always just like 12-inch. Those are my favorite things to play with.
So it is. Wow, it says USA for Africa as the name of the group. We Are the World. M. Jackson, L. Ritchie.
Yeah.
Have credits right underneath, which is kind of cool. Hold on. 7 minutes and 19 seconds.
So that's the dance version of We Are the World.
It's not the dance version. Well, I don't know. This is what you got to do. You got to plug in my little record player, and we got to listen to it.
Turntable.
Oh, same thing.
No, it's not the same thing.
Oh my gosh, it has all of the lyrics on the back.
Right.
There comes a time
we are the world
when we need a certain
we are the
call.
World. We are the world.
When the world
we are the world
must come together as one.
Come together as one.
There are people dying, and it's time to lend a hand. To life.
Right.
The greatest gift
of life. We are the world. We are the world.
We can't go on.
We are the this
pretending day by day. Wait, just one more verse.
Oh my God.
That someone somewhere will soon make a change. Hold on.
Stop.
We are part of. I think this is John Work. God's great big family and the truth. You know, love is all we need. And then they go into the whole thing. And gosh dang, look at all these pictures on the back. Bruce Springsteen, Michael Jackson, and Paul Simon.
Lionel Richie.
Oh, my, I can't.
Randy Jackson, Cindy Lauper, just Billy Joel.
Gosh.
Who else is on there?
Is that Lindsey Buckingham?
Yes.
Bob Dylan?
Bob Dylan.
Steve Perry. It's a picture of
Who?
Steve Perry, Kenny Loggins, and Michael Jackson.
Cool.
And I can't put it up to the camera because it's way too teeny. Tiny.
Tiny.
Tina Flippin' Turner.
Tina
Gosh,
Flippin' Turner.
dang it.
Tina
Love her.
Flippin' Turner.
So let's see who's here. Good morning, Joel.
Joel's
And
there.
Mark, thank you so much for welcoming us back into your life and
Oh
home.
my God! I just
and yes,
can't.
hello.
I can't. So
And so I'm dark over here.
that's okay. It's
Can I,
fine.
like, move?
I like
I
it,
can't.
but
It looks weird.
so we had forecast yesterday was for a dusting of snow. Dusting.
Dusting.
So I shoveled for like the fourth time, and I snowblowed the driveway this morning. I've been up already doing snowblowing.
Yeah.
So we got almost 10 inches of snow. Almost 10.
Is that?
It's a dusting. It's just a dusting, but 10 inches of snow.
They just can't get it right.
They just can't get it right.
They just can't.
But my
Michelle, happy Valentine's Day to you.
Oh, Michelle's here.
May you be in love with everything and everyone
That's
around
right.
you.
Michelle.
Around you.
But yeah, it was. We had a nice day yesterday. Your brother and his girlfriend came over. That was great, huh? They're really nice to see that.
It was quiet. It was nice.
It was nice. I mean, it was great.
It was nice.
Right. Michelle has 10 inches there of snow. But
easily, she said.
She did a Valentine's dinner yesterday. She posted it.
No, I think it was a breakfast, and it was so. Leave it to Michelle to like make it really cute.
Right.
To make her table
with a heart.
The cutest
thing
on the planet.
Right. But Michelle loves this weather. I mean, all one weekend, as she said, I think yesterday, what a weekend. Like almost 65 degrees on Saturday. And then a dusting of snow yesterday, 10 inches of snow.
So Saturday, after we went to the yard sale,
right,
went over to BJ's and then Dave's Market, and I took my jacket off. There were people walking, men, of course, not women, walking around in shorts, short sleeve shirts, no jackets. I'm like, fine. It was warm, but really,
right.
I mean, I don't know if I'd go that far.
So we should make Michelle the official weather forecaster for Kiki.
It's going to be 60 this week. It's so
according to our meteorologist Michelle.
There we go. That's her new job.
Meteorologist Michelle and Kiki.fm, a high of 60 degrees on the East Coast.
We have meteorologist Michelle.
No, he's motoring Mark.
No, he's media.
How about Meatball Mark?
It could be Meatball Mark.
Right. And kicking Kathy.
So
I love Kathy. Kathy, I love you, by the way.
On the television set this weekend.
I love you, Kathy.
So I will talk first about
what?
The new J-Lo movie. I don't know if you guys heard about that. It's called, I even have to look at the title because you know what I was calling it? I was calling her movie Wedding Day. However, it's not even close to that.
Oh, yeah, I saw the previews of that.
It's called Marry Me.
Okay.
It was on, it premiered, I think, in the movie theaters and on Peacock. This weekend.
Wonderful world.
I turned it on. The first 2 minutes, I'm like, this sucks.
Really? Why don't you give
But I gave myself 5 minutes.
5 minutes. A J-Lo movie. What's the movie called again?
And I said, Marry Me. Okay, and then I said, okay, let me give it just another 5 minutes.
Divorce me.
I couldn't watch it.
Really?
It was
bad?
so bad.
Bad? J-Lo?
So bad. And I love J-Lo movies. Right. I will tell you that. I love J-Lo. I love J-Lo movies.
Right.
And Owen Wilson was her, I don't know. I didn't get that far, thank goodness. And I will say how I feel because it was so cheesy that I think I got a stomachache. It was that bad. So I did not watch Marry Me. I couldn't do it. I mean, if there's a movie on, I try to watch it. Yeah. And if I can't get 10 minutes is my limit.
Right.
It was bad.
So Kathy from Texas was asking what I did for you for Valentine's Day. I snowblow the driveway.
Yeah.
And
I'll take it. I'll take that.
It's how doesn't get more romantic than that,
You know what? I don't need any. I am not. Right. I am just not that girl. I used to be that girl.
That's right.
But you know what?
But I thought of the days when I don't eat chocolate.
First of all, we can't eat chocolate because we're both on diets.
Flowers.
I don't want flowers though because they die. I'd rather you say, "Here's a TJ Maxx gift card." If you're gonna buy me anything, do that.
As I was saying to you yesterday, I went to the bakery to get a loaf of bread.
Yeah, which we don't even eat that either, but we got it.
And they had flower arrangements there, which looked okay in the bakery for $45. I'm going like,
Come
what the
on.
hell? I'm going like,
on.
what the hell? I mean, it's probably worth $45, and they were okay. I'm not criticizing the people who made it. $45. I mean, what did a dozen roses go for nowadays? So 150? I don't. It's crazy.
So I was going to get lobster tails yesterday.
You should get.
Listen to this.
Well,
right?
Listen to this, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls.
I went to a local. I won't even say the name because I was so embarrassed for them.
Yeah, whatever.
The lobster tails were so small. They were literally about this big.
There's nothing worse than a small lobster tail.
I look at the price.
The price. What?
$69.99 a pound.
What?
For a lobster
$70 for a pound of lobster tails.
So I said, okay, well, maybe I'll get a lobster or whatever. The lobsters were huge and they were $19 a pound. So they were probably 2.5, 3 pound lobsters. I said, no.
That's not bad.
No,
it's great.
I didn't do it.
Didn't do it.
I said, I'm sorry.
What did you make of some Italian dish? Was it manicotti?
I made manigot. I made
manicotti. It was delicious.
Braciole.
Oh my God, it was delicious. Oh
asparagus. My favorite.
My pee is still smelling this morning. So, but
I don't know. But it was a nice, and to me, that was nice. There's our Valentine's Day present.
But
we just ate.
We had our brother over and his girlfriend, and we sat in the living room and just sat there and watched the snow come out of the sky. I mean, it doesn't get any more romantic than that.
It was just a nice, low key.
I mean, I didn't hug your brother or anything like that.
You did.
I did. Yes,
you did hug him.
He hugged me back, and we kissed, and it was fine. Then I went to bed.
And then
what?
I got trapped into that movie. Well, it's a series on Netflix, something Anna, and it's about a.
You didn't watch that last night, though.
No. But on Saturday, German socialite girl, 25 years old, she defrauded banks out of millions of dollars.
Millions of dollars.
And she's in jail now.
Oh, poor girl.
However,
how old is she now? 26.
I don't know, but I got sucked into that, and it was 2:30 in the morning on Saturday. I'm like, what am I doing?
I don't know.
What am I doing?
What are you doing?
It's like crack. You get involved in these things, and you just can't turn it off.
Right.
And honestly, it was okay. But it wasn't even that good.
No,
because it kept repeating it.
Oh my God.
The story kept repeating itself.
She looked very mad all the time. She didn't look like she was a very happy girl. Well,
she was stealing money from people. What do you, how can you be happy about that?
How can you be happy about stealing money from people?
How can you be happy about that?
Yeah,
in the beginning, I'm sure there's a rush, just like all these people robbing high-end stores. Like, what are you doing?
Right.
Don't do that.
What are they doing?
Because, great, you got away with it. Guess what? Your face is all over TikTok.
Oh, my God.
You don't even have a mask on. Everybody knows who you are.
Then we had Howard over on the weekend on Saturday, and talking about TikTok. Oh my God, he's so obsessed with that thing. I'm like, he's like,
it's easy.
He's like sitting there he came over. We had a nice morning, and we went to lunch together, which is fine.
You and Howard, not me. You and Howard.
No, because you were and then we came back, and he played with his TikTok for like an hour. I mean, you ever have somebody over your house, don't have them play with the TikTok, because first of all, it's not polite to play with the TikTok when you're visiting people, number one. Well, and number two, it's kind of rude because you're not paying attention, you're paying attention to your TikTok. I mean, he's playing with his TikTok at the table, and he's like thumbing through his TikTok, and then
he's sending people roses. I'm
like, what the hell is that?
You have not sent me one thing.
No.
Not one thing. And he's sending all these random people. Let me send her 4 roses.
But when he sends roses to people on TikTok, it costs them money.
Yes.
And we're asking him, how much does it cost you? I don't know. So she mentions my name. What's his name? DJ? I don't know.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
So we're trying to talk Alan to doing a TikTok.
No, I'm not doing it.
He will do it. I have to get to 1,000 followers on TikTok though in order for us to go live. So trying to do that, working on that.
Oh my God.
So if you guys aren't following me on TikTok, please do so we can get to 1,000 followers.
What's your name on TikTok?
It's Kiki Classic Rock.
Kiki, because I don't understand all this language or whatever.
We know.
So why do you want people to follow you on TikTok?
Because once we get to 1,000 followers on TikTok, then we can go live. So then you can just sit and watch Al play radio, which is what we're going to do.
Well, no. Wait a minute. We haven't discussed this yet. So we get to 1,000 subscribers on TikTok. Okay.
Yep.
So when you go to TikTok. What is TikTok anyway? It's like a thing or whatever.
It's a very addictive platform
very
for social media.
Yeah, I saw Howard, like, he didn't pay any attention to me or anything. He was playing with this TikTok all morning. And he's like, okay, I gotta go. But so if we get to 1,000 subscribers, people can watch me play radio on TikTok.
Yes. And
how am I gonna play radio?
What
does that mean?
Well,
yeah, okay.
We'll see.
All right.
I know exactly what
you want to see me play on TikTok.
So I did learn that
what
if a follower gets 10,000 roses, that's equal to $50. Which, think about it.
Give me
that's a lot of roses for $50.
Oh my God, get a life.
So you have to get a million to make any significant type of income. But a lot of people are making a lot of money on TikTok.
Crazy. That's crazy.
So
TikTok, I just not gonna do that.
So if Al can just sit there and play radio,
no,
and people
I'm
can send him flowers.
I have things to do in life. I mean, I have things to do, like change studio lights and do technical stuff.
That's gonna happen today. Go change my studio light.
Oh my God!
I'm like, it's smoking.
I know. I go to the broadcast building and I'm walking back into the other building to my generator. I hear Kiki go, "Hoo." I said, "What? Smoking." And I go, like, okay. So, and a good thing is a fire extinguisher in your studio there, because I had to be prepared in case of any dire emergencies. But you're smoking, so.
So let's talk about the Super Bowl halftime show, which I guess the Rams won, which I didn't even know.
Talk about the what?
The Super Bowl halftime show.
Okay, let's talk about it then. Let's talk about it. You're going to start with that this morning? Wow, I can't believe it. Do I have to behave myself? Okay, go, continue.
As much as you possibly can.
Continue, Kiki.
Without being completely terrible.
Kiki, continue.
So I said, let's watch it. And Al goes, why?
This is this morning.
Because we have to watch it. We didn't watch it last night because I was just too busy doing stuff. Right. So I was doing other, getting ready for the show this morning.
YouTube.
This morning, what? 4:30. I said, let's watch the Super Bowl halftime.
She wakes me up and goes, let's watch the halftime show.
Because it's our job. We have to do it.
Okay, let's watch the halftime show. What?
All right. What? So it opens with, it looks like, I don't know, a house. That's what it kind of looks like with parking spaces. I guess that's what the design was on the ground. I'm assuming. And then Snoop Dogg is with Dr. Dre on top of the house. So I'm like, okay, I like Snoop Dogg. He's cool. And then Dr. Dre is like very cool. And they're doing their thing. And the first thing that pops into my head is like, how does Snoop Dogg remember all the words to these songs? Like, how does he know that? How do you? I mean, to me, that's a talent right there. To just be able to know all the words and remember them like that. That's big.
Right.
And then it goes on, and the dancers were great. Wow, dancers were incredible,
fabulous.
However,
wow, what a show.
However, I mean. To me, it was just not really spicy.
Huh?
It wasn't spicy enough for me. Like, it was just kind of.
Huh?
It was just like this. Like, it was just kind of like that.
Right.
There wasn't really any peaks and valleys. And Mary J. Blige, welcome back to the world, because I love her.
Yeah.
And her hat was great.
Yeah.
But I wasn't jazzed up by it. That's all I'm going to say. But I think for what it was, the dancers were incredible.
Good.
The choreography was great.
Great production.
I just like that whole. Yeah. Go and watch a Michael Jackson halftime show.
Right.
Go watch that and then watch what happened yesterday. And get back to me on that.
So they did this halftime show.
Good morning, Jotty.
And good morning. And can you name one song that they sang? No. I mean,
however, I knew that Eminem song though. I knew it, but
God. What's the name of the song? What's the name of the song? What's the name of the song? Kiki, stop.
I don't know.
So that was a halftime show which Pepsi sponsored.
Yeah.
Pepsi should be ashamed of themselves.
Alfred.
Pepsi should be ashamed of themselves. I see the comments here that, somebody like 50 Cent, that was okay. But that wasn't a halftime show. Come on.
No, I didn't.
I mean, I'm watching that this morning and I'm going like, what the hell is this crap? I get it. I get the Dr. Dre. I get that. It's a certain audience. I get it. Am I out of touch that I just don't get this anymore? I mean, the production was good for the first minute or two. It's good to see Snoop Dogg, but I didn't get it. I didn't get it. That was crap. That was Kiki. Let me talk here. That was crap. Okay, at the end, I watched the whole thing with you. I'm going like, what the hell? That was national TV. I mean, maybe I'm an old fart. I just didn't get that. I mean, you take iconic halftime shows like Prince, Lady Gaga, and all those other artists who did that stuff. That was a halftime show. I mean, I get it. It's a certain genre or whatever the hell you call it, but I didn't get it. I just didn't get it. And like the same routine. The dances were good, but they did the same thing. And like they go and then hey ho, and then the who was playing the piano? Was that Dr. Dre?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. What was he's like looking at it like that's like I didn't get it. Tell me what I didn't get there. Somebody tell me that I'm so out of touch that I just didn't get what I was watching.
Well, guys, before I tell him what he didn't get, please hit the like button so this goes out to more people. I would appreciate it. Thank you. So
right.
much.
If you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. Kiki Classic Rock. Tell your friends. And tell Dr. Dre to subscribe, and tell Snoop Dogg to subscribe.
I don't think they'll subscribe after hearing this, but
I don't care. I mean, I'm nothing against Snoop Dogg, nothing against Dr. Dre, nothing against Mary J. I understand that, but if you could do a halftime show, sing words that people can understand. I mean.
I couldn't understand it. Like I'm going.
But 50 Cent.
Maybe my
I mean, in the club. Okay, that was good. Like,
party in the club. But I don't know the words. You know what I mean? That's all I know.
Is there something that I'm not getting here? I mean, is there something wrong with me? Is there something that I just don't understand?
So Kathy just said that Snoop Dogg bought Death Row Records. Now, I did not know that. Thank you for sharing that. But Snoop Dogg is hugely buying into the metaverse right now. So he is worth, I mean, gazillions of dollars.
Right.
And great for him.
Right.
That has nothing to do with the halftime show.
Right.
However,
right.
I mean, to me, he was the brightest one there. That's like I don't know. I felt like he had the most
he's the
energy and the most
because
brightness.
because he's kind of classic and he's good for about a couple minutes and every time he came on stage you may Snoop Dogg, that's fine, but the other I mean the raps I understand all that stuff, but that to me that's not the platform.
There wasn't enough energy. That's the whole thing. I think was the problem.
That's not the platform for something like that. You want to go to a club and listen, that's fine. I have no problem with that. But the Super Bowl, that's not the platform. I just didn't get it. I just didn't get it. I mean,
and I have to tell you, so I thought people would be going nuts on TikTok about it. A lot of people did not like it. A lot of people did not like it.
Oh, I'm surprised they let people say something about it. Because I mean, the world has changed and everything else, and I understand all that. But and again, nothing against Snoop Dogg or any of the artists that perform, nothing at all. But just the way it was presented, and it was crap. Let me just say it again.
No, you can't see.
No. The production was great. I had to say the production was great for the first 2 or 3 minutes. It was great. Just the camera angles and stuff like that. But like, I just don't get it.
It just wasn't fun.
But then I'm thinking,
I didn't think it was fun.
Maybe my parents
you know?
said the same thing about Prince. I don't know. Maybe they
No,
did. Let's
Prince
go
was
crazy.
great.
Purple Rain,
come on.
Purple Rain, and he made the skies open up. How he ever did that, I have no idea.
Well, Prince's, Super Bowl performance is listed at like number 1. So go back and watch Prince, Lady Gaga, like you said,
right?
Michael Jackson, Beyonce.
Yeah.
Go watch all those.
Right.
And then watch what happened last night.
No,
and just compare.
Not gonna watch it. That was crap.
But you may not watch the whole thing.
Like, no, that was crap.
I made you sit through the entire.
No. We did it like 4:30 this morning, and I've been this way. Then I had to go snowball the driveway. I mean, it doesn't make any difference in my world because you have a choice whether you want to watch it or not.
Right.
And I apologize. I shouldn't be commenting about it. It's something that I don't know anything about, and I apologize if I've offended anybody.
You know the music.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I apologize if I offended anybody. I don't mean to do that, but I'm just saying the way I feel, and it doesn't make a hell of a beans of difference. How they can sell that, I don't know. And those Gronk commercials, oh my God, it's just like.
Well, I think those were YouTube commercials. I don't.
They were?
I don't know if those were actual Super Bowl commercials because people spend a lot of money. I have to actually go watch those today too.
But Kiki, is anybody talking about the commercials on the Super Bowl? I don't see anything.
I mean,
I saw some traction that say it was crap, and some people said the local commercials were better than the national commercials. I'm just saying.
Interesting.
I don't know, but
that's interesting.
All I know is we're in the club here for a classic rock raw.
Guys, if you are not subscribed to the channel yet, please go ahead, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. That helps me tremendously. Share this video and all of that fun stuff. Make sure you follow me on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, which please get me to 1,000 so we can put Al on there. Once we get to 1,000 followers on TikTok, Al's going on. It is what it is, but I got to get to 1,000. And Facebook at Kiki Classic Rock, Kiki.fm. I forgot about it. I forgot about Meta.
Oh, you can follow us on Facebook at Kiki.fm.
Yes.
So if you follow us there more, then I might go on the camera.
And download the app if you haven't yet. And we've got the QR code now for the station, which QR is really cool. Is great. And that's on the Facebook page at Kiki.fm.
First song I'm going to play on TikTok is In the Club. And I'll give you 50 cents.
Oof, like wowza. I'm still wow. Okay, that was
right.
Yeah, that halftime show was, you know, okay. Just next year, let's see what happens. Why don't you should put real people on the committee for the halftime show and planning it out. Maybe listen to what people want to see.
Would you just say real people?
Yeah.
Maybe the real people they hire for the halftime show should be real people for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Anyway, it's time for a classic rock raw.
Happy February 14th of 2022. Happy Valentine's Day to each and every one of you. That just rhymed. I did not even know how I did it. It just came out of my mouth. It came from my brain out of my mouth. That was kind of cool. Thank you. Ian McDonald, co-founder of the groups King Crimson and Foreigner, passed away on February 9th. He was 75 years old. Ian was born in Osterley, England, and his family was a musical one as they would sit around listening to records, and he taught himself how to play the guitar. Those were the good old days, sitting around listening to records. He also mastered the clarinet, piano, flute, and saxophone, and was in the British Army for 5 years as a bandsman. In 1968, Ian helped to form the progressive rock band King Crimson along with Robert Fripp, Michael Giles, and Peter Sinfield. I'm sorry, Peter Sinfield. I apologize for that. In 1976, while Mick Jones was struggling to get the perfect lead singer for his new band, he brought in Ian, and after Lou Gramm became the group's lead vocalist, a new history and legacy began to form for McDonald. Ian played guitar, woodwinds, and keyboards for Foreigner and can be heard on their first 3 albums, their self-titled record, which includes the hits Feels Like the First Time and Cold as Ice, as Double Vision and Head Games. After the release of Head Games in 1979, in which Ian was given writing credit on one song, Do What You Like, after Foreigner, Ian went on tour with former Genesis guitarist Steve Hackett and released an album called Battled World in 2017 with his band Honey West. Steve Hackett said that he admired Ian ever since he was in the teens when he was totally bowled over by the King Crimson show at the Marquee in London. His work with King Crimson was so admired by Kanye West that he sampled the single 21st Century Schizoid Man in 2010 on his track called Power. After he learned of Ian's passing, Mick Jones said, and I quote, "When I had the idea of forming Foreigner, Ian McDonald was among the first I turned to. He was and always will be a giant on the English progressive rock scene. He was a musician of great substance and versatility. It was a real thrill to work with him then and again at more recent Foreigner concerts. He will be sadly missed." Ian died at his home in New York City. A super rare Beatles record just sold for a whopping almost $25,000. A record. Now, I bought this for $1. It's not worth $25,000, but I will tell you, something like this just sold for $25,000, but it was older. Just saying. So you might be saying to yourself, Kiki, why did the Beatles record sell for almost $25,000? That's just kind of crazy. Well, asker of the question, I will tell you why that said Beatles record sold for almost 25 grand. I'm thinking with fees, it was right at 25 grand. So first, this was a recording of the Beatles that they did at the Hollywood Bowl in 1964. Just think about that for a second. Live at the Hollywood Bowl, the Beatles in 1964. They recorded a live album at this concert, which wasn't released to all of us until May of 1977. Isn't that crazy? And this is the band's first live concert recording. Capitol Records wanted to record the Beatles show at Carnegie Hall in 1964, but they couldn't get all of the permissions needed to do that. So ixnay on that, may we say. They couldn't do it. Now, live albums at that time were what most artists were doing, but the Beatles were one of the few who were not on that list at that particular time. The record that recently sold for $23,838,000 out of R&R auctions in Boston was one of these three Hollywood Bowl records known to exist. So 3 of these records are in the world right now, and this is one of them that just sold. There are 12 songs, some talking from the guys on the record. It's in mono, not stereo, and the record labels were typed on, something quite typical for that time. Now, this record that sold is acetate. That's also another big deal about this record sale. And acetates were basically the masters used to then create other copies. So that's why this record is even way more rare than what we know. Now, acetates were also used as test pressings to hear how the end result would sound on vinyl. Pretty dang cool. Just saying. In this case, the Beatles' acetate was pulled from the Hollywood Bowl reel-to-reel tape recording 3 days after the concert happened, and it was not released in 1964 because Beatles manager at that time, Brian Epstein, was not happy with the sound quality. And on that note, George Martin and the guys were also not in love with the sound. And we all know, especially Al, how important sound is.
That's why I love acetate.
Do you really?
Yes.
How do you? All right. So what is your experience with acetate?
Well, I'll tell you later.
No, I want to know now. Did you ever have an acetate record?
You ever see my acetate record?
I can't. So I could not find out who sold this record, but if any of you know, let me know, because that is interesting to me. Where did they get the record? How much did they pay for the record? Is this a record they've had in their collection for decades? Did they find it in an attic or an estate sale? It's 5 things. I don't know. I just want to know who had the record. I would love to talk to them because I think that is just so cool. And how did they know that this was something super special? I think that stuff's really important, but maybe they just don't want people to know who they are. But really, when you think about it, all right, $25,000 is a lot of money to pay for a record, but it's not like you're going to go stalking the person because they have 25,000 because they have to pay taxes on it. So they're not really making a whole bunch of money. It's not like they're millionaires or something. I just think it's really cool.
I like it. I liked it when I used to buy my records for 45 cents. That was the day. And then
10 cents, dude. 10 cents.
Really?
Yeah.
And then I buy albums for 99 cents. You know, how much does an album cost nowadays? Probably a lot of money.
Well,
right? Did I just say
$1?
It? Huh?
$1.
Oh,
I paid $1
right.
for this. And I got some other really cool records.
Are those?
Is
that are those the original artists on that record? Do you have?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, and it says it. Look at this: Dan Aykroyd, Harry Belafonte, Lindsey Buckingham.
What do you mean, Dan Aykroyd?
Dan Aykroyd was on there.
Who? The comedian?
Yeah, well, the actor. He was in this. If you watch the video, yeah.
Oh, he was? I never knew that.
Yeah.
I learned something new today. So that record's not an acetate, is it?
No.
Okay.
No.
I was just saying. But the nice thing about that record is a 12-inch version. How many 12 inches did I used to have? Oh my gosh. So many 12-inch versions.
A lot, because I used to carry them.
And we used to play them on the radio station, dance station. There's nothing like a 12-inch version. Oh my God. Then I used to segue them together in montage and
this should be interesting.
And phase them and everything else. Nothing like phasing at 12 inches. You used to actually play the same record on 4 turntables at one time. Were we sick or what? We had a lot of problems. I had a lot of problems.
You had a lot of problems. Yeah.
Not you. But.
So just recently, Julian Lennon brought in a great amount for his Beatles items, and he didn't even sell the actual items, guys. Like these are not physical items. Don't get it. He sold them all as NFTs, which are digital copies.
What's NFT stand for?
Non-fungible token, which I'm trying to get my handle around this, but it's just kind of crazy. So a guitar that John Lennon gave to Julian, again, this is a digital copy of the guitar. It's not the real guitar. It sold for $11,500. The black cape that John wore in the Beatles film Help and the coat that John wore in the Magical Mystery Tour went respectively for $12,800 and $22,400. Again, you don't get the coat. Get a picture of the coat. Paul McCartney's handwritten notes for Hey Jude. Now, this is crazy. Sold for $76,800 as an NFT. This is the highest Beatles NFT that's sold so far.
So what do they get?
They get a picture of Paul McCartney's handwritten notes of Hey Jude.
Oh, that's great.
So I'm not really sure.
Yeah.
Michelle and I have also been trying to talk about it, trying to wrap our heads around it. Great for Julian. Because the total amount of the auction brought in was $158,720. And a portion of that goes to the White Feather Foundation, Julian's organization that helps raise funds for the betterment of all life all around the world. So Michelle and I were talking last week that a house, I honestly didn't look into it just recently. I don't know where it's at. I have to do it. But there's a house in Florida. It went on the auction block as an NFT, starting at $650,000. Now, I think, Michelle, I could be wrong if you're still listening, but there were at least 15 to 20 people already signed up to participate in that auction. So I tried to watch a video on how that would exactly work. Now, even though there's no legality going on with all of this stuff, but kind of sort of there is. Because if someone buys an NFT of your house, they have the right to sell pieces of your house as a digital piece of property. I don't get it. I personally don't understand. I'm sorry. I'm trying to, but I don't understand it. So I guess if you want to sell your house as an NFT, you're still living in your house, but someone also owns your house with you, is basically how I get that. I really don't get it, but I have to try to get it because it just doesn't make sense. It really doesn't. And in the metaverse, people are buying, like I said, Snoop Dogg is spending tons and tons of money on digital real estate. The guy has spent millions of dollars and he's making millions of dollars on this digital real estate. That, okay, it's over there. It's out in the universe or whatever, metaverse.
But when
people are buying stuff in the real world, as digital copies of things, and yet they have ownership of your thing. I don't know, man. Like it's kind of scary to me, really, when you think about it. Yeah, definitely. Michelle said, I think the first buyer gets the physical property as an NFT, though, but it's an NFT. NFT is a digital copy. Mm. So how do they get it? Oh, so maybe in that particular case, they get the real house. I don't know. Oh, Michelle said it has 5,000 bids. That's like insane. I got to see what that's up to now. Isn't that? And the house is just, it looks like a simple house starting at $650,000. It's just crazy to me. I don't know, but there's a lot you can do here. And a lot of 12-year-olds are making a lot of money.
That's great.
That's all I know.
That's all you know.
So today is Valentine's Day. So I had to look up the history of Valentine's Day. I'm like, where did Valentine's Day actually, come from? Like, how did Valentine's Day really happen?
I don't know this, so this is kind of interesting.
Right.
So you're gonna tell the radio listening audience, the YouTube audience right now, where Valentine's Day actually came from?
Yeah.
You actually, is that why you're up all night just studying where Valentine's Day actually came from?
Yeah.
This is pretty cool stuff. I was going to say something else, but it's pretty good, cool stuff.
Guys, also known as Saint Valentine's Day or the Feast of Saint Valentine, this day of hot love is celebrated every single year on February 14th.
Wow.
This year, it happens to fall on a Monday. Now, there were many martyrs named Valentine, but the ones celebrated today are Valentine of Rome and Valentine of Tournai. Did you know that, Al?
No, I did not.
Valentine of Rome was a priest in 269. I didn't even think that was like a real year. But I guess
269?
269.
Oh, my God. But we weren't that old back then.
But like, who kept track of the news in 269? And how did it trickle to today?
It was a lot better back then than it is now.
Was it written on a rock, a leaf? I don't know. But I mean, that's incredible to say the year. I don't think I've ever said the year 269.
Was Dr. Dre around then?
No.
Okay.
So we don't know a whole lot about St. Valentine of Rome because he was around in 269. I mean, like, who's here from 269?
Not me.
But we do know that he was a martyr, and a martyr is a person who was killed because of their religious beliefs. And St. Valentine of Rome used to marry Christian couples, but Claudius II.
I remember him or her.
He basically ran the land.
Claudius
II.
Claudius.
And he didn't like what St. Valentine of Rome was doing. He was not about it. And when St. Valentine tried to convince Claudius II that it was cool to marry Christians.
Yeah, cool.
Claudius basically said, no. And either you don't believe in what you believe in, or it's off with your head.
Oh, my God. Can you believe that? Claudius, oh, my God, you're so upset.
St. Valentine of Rome stuck to his guns. He stayed with what he believed in, he was executed on February 14th of 269.
No kidding. So somebody was actually killed.
How is that romantic?
That's, oh my God.
That's what I need to know.
Valentine's Day has a whole different meaning
But I'm not done yet.
Off with your head. Go ahead.
The other martyr, St. Valentine of Tournai.
Yeah.
He was around in 197.
Oh my God.
Where are these years coming from?
190. Yeah.
I mean, that sounds even crazier than 269.
269 sounds very weird too.
But we will refer to this saint as Valentino.
Valentino.
I mean, that sounds really cute though.
Valentino on your radio.
So one legend said that he became a bishop at the age of 21. I mean, that is insane.
Before you know it, he's going to become Pope.
He was also said to be a very gentle man whom couples adored and wanted his blessing when they got married.
Yeah, here's an NFT.
His Christian faith was also very strong.
Strong.
And because of that, he was beheaded on February 14th, 273.
Oh, my God.
At the age of 97.
Oh, my God. He lived that long?
No, I'm sorry. That's horrible.
97?
That is like
he's beheaded at 97?
Yes, and that is.
Oh my God, what did Claudius have to say about that?
That is horrible.
Oh, sell his
Like,
head
how is this a romantic day?
Oh my God.
When you've got two guys who.
I'm so upset. I'll be able to see.
But this is supposed to be a romantic holiday.
Right. Have some candy.
Now, I know that Valentino, he used to send love letters to people. So that's where the whole love letter thing came from.
What do you mean he sent love letters to people?
Like he sent lovely letters, telling, basically lifting people up, being positive.
Right. Was Caesar around back then?
I don't know.
Romulus and Remus? Remus and Romulus? Romulus and Remus? I don't know.
So, just kind of going a little bit back to happier times. I remember Valentine's Day.
Right.
My mom taking me to the drugstore to buy little Valentine's cards. Do you guys remember those? They were on the perforated sheets.
Wait a minute. Your mom took you to a drugstore?
Well, yeah, like Douglas Drug or I think Adams Drug.
What'd you take to a drugstore?
Because I had to buy the Valentine's Day cards for all of my little friends in school.
Oh, I see.
And I would get really upset, if I would rip the card and one little piece would come off, but I would have to still use it because I didn't have any other access to cards, and my mother was not going to go buy me another pack for 97 cents.
Big thing back in the day with Valentine's cards for everybody.
Right.
Take hours and hours and hours.
And you'd write everybody's name on the card. Right. And you'd go into school.
Oh, it's great.
And you'd hand out the cards.
Right. Right.
And then you would sit and wait.
Right. And now
to see
TikTok.
How many cards you got. Right.
Right.
And then you'd look over and Johnny got a whole stack of cards.
And Johnny got more than Mary.
Betty Lou
and Claudius
got a whole stack of cards. And me,
and Valentino.
I got two.
Right.
It was very sad for me.
Everybody always
very sad.
Everybody trying to outdo each other with the cards. Oh, I got so many more cards than you did. Oh,
and they did do that.
They did do that.
Mean
right?
Little craps.
Oh, man.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
But you know what I used to like at Valentine's Day was those little heart-shaped candies. Those I used to have.
The little lollipops.
No,
and wait a minute, and they came in a whole strip of plastic. And the little pops were, and you had to cut them.
They suck.
And you put them in. And the rich kids would always give a little lollipop in their card. I couldn't do that. I wasn't giving out lollipops. My mother's like, you're not giving out candy.
But those little hearts were good because they used to have sayings in the car. Will you be my sweetheart? Will you be my NFT or whatever? It's great. Or maybe you can do a halftime show next year. That was great.
So just to brighten all of this up, I didn't realize that Valentine's Day was so depressing.
That's not depressing. It's a beautiful day in the city.
I mean, in the years 269 and 273, people were literally
they're very happy,
dying,
very happy
for Valentine's Day.
Very happy in 269. It was a great year.
So what I did was I looked up some of the biggest love songs in the 80s.
Oh, love! Here we go. Love songs at Kiki.fm.
And they include
love songs.
Cherish.
Oh,
by Kool and the Gang, which I wrote about today.
Cherish. Really? Kool and the Gang? Oh, that was a great
Endless
song.
Love. My current guy, Lionel Richie and Diana Ross. Remember that song?
Yes. That was a decent song, yeah. But I like Cherish was good, yeah. When you said Cherish, I thought of the associations, but no. Continue.
Is This Love by White Snake, but that's more of a lust song. That's like that's a lust song with David Coverdale and the late Tawny Kitaen in the backseat of the car.
Kiki, can I ask you a question?
No.
What does lust mean?
You know what?
What does lust mean?
It means like when you're just hot and heavy for that other person, whoever they may be. You're just like
Shelley and Dennis, they're hot and heavy over each other.
You're just steamy.
Steamy?
Hey, good morning, Shelley, and happy Valentine's Day to you. She knows what lust is.
Somebody's here from Indianapolis has been here all morning. Indianapolis, Indiana.
Johnny.
Oh my God.
The next song is Heaven.
I'm going to go for a ride in a Corvette.
Heaven by Bryan Adams. That was a great song.
Heaven? That was all right.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
How about this one?
What's that?
I'll Always Love You by Taylor Dane. Shut up.
Oh my God. Stop it. Prove your love. Tell it to my heart. Yes.
Wait.
Don't. Kiki, stop.
Yeah.
Why do you do that?
I'll always love you.
Leave the singing to the artist, will you please?
Can't help it. It gets me jazzed up.
I'm
thinking about Valentino.
When we play those dance songs, then we can go, love you. Like, oh my God.
I know. Here's another good one.
Oh, what's that?
Saving All My Love for You by Whitney Houston.
Oh. That was all right.
Oh, come on.
Save all my love to you. But
Keep on loving you, REO Speedwagon.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's a good song, but like
come on.
5 minutes and 35 seconds
All right,
long.
here's a good one.
Okay, here we go.
Here's a good one.
Valentine
I went roller skating to this song.
Roller skating to this song.
Always by Atlantic Star.
Oh my God.
That
song was so overplayed.
Oh, you know what I'm talking about.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
It's a great song.
Always? That was a good song.
Always.
All right, that's enough.
I Want to Know What Love Is by Foreigner.
That song is, I mean, that is
come
a good,
on.
Come
on.
Yeah, that's right.
Come on.
Right.
Come on.
That's
that's a good one.
But that song is really good. What's the name of the song? Cold as Ice? Okay, whatever.
And then my tippity top
Valentine song on Kiki.fm.
Song of the day for Valentine's
Song of the day, right here. Let's see if this is going to be earth shattering, if I agree with it, or it's just going to go NFT you. Go ahead.
Faithfully by Journey. Thank you. That is, come on.
Yeah, that's fine.
Come on.
That's right.
You know it's good.
Yeah, that's a good song. Yeah. That's a backseat song.
Let it,
yeah, right.
Oh, for shizzle.
But for shizzle?
Oh, you know it. Know it.
What's shizzle mean? I don't know. What does it mean by backseat song? What do you mean by saying that?
When perhaps in your younger years,
like yesterday,
when you were just lusting for that person,
what the hell
that
is
you
that?
lusted after,
right?
And then you would get in the back seat of the car because maybe in the front seat there was like a stick shift or something,
right? Yeah,
or a thing.
A thing was,
and you couldn't really get close to each other.
That wasn't my stick shift, but whatever.
You couldn't intertwine.
Right?
So you would climb into the back seat, or perhaps just maybe exit the front seat and go into the back.
Would you climb to the front seat, or would you actually go out of the car?
It depends on how lusty you really were.
Right.
Like if you were super lusty,
right,
you may not even get out of the car. You may just jump over.
Maybe that explains, because I used to go to drive-in movies years ago.
Yeah.
And these people used to be in front of me, and I couldn't understand how they could see the movie and watch the movie when the windows were all fogged up. I just didn't get that. I mean, how can they see the movies, a drive-in movie, when the windows are off?
Because they weren't watching the movies out.
They must have had breathing problems or something. No, I mean, it's a summer night or whatever. You think they have the windows open? This is before air conditioners. You think they have the windows open, but the windows, like, I'd be sitting there and like, well, how can they enjoy the movie? This movie, The Great Escape, is a great movie. I enjoyed it. It was like 4 hours long or whatever. But the windows were all fogged up. And at one time, I knocked on somebody's window to make sure they're okay, but they never answered the door. It's really weird.
So Jotty said Heaven in the Backseat. So apparently he's been in the backseat a few times.
Really?
And Shelley said I'll Always Love You by Taylor Dane is one of her favorite songs.
Right.
And Mark said the little heart candy, but I couldn't eat that. Like,
yeah, that's good.
I'm getting that taste in my mouth right now.
Yeah, but I love, but I used to love reading the sayings of the heart candy. That was pretty cool.
Those were fun, but then I wouldn't eat the candy. I would just throw it away. I would just read the little sayings. And Mark said The Love Boat. Remember that show, though?
What's
Captain Steubing and Julie.
Yeah.
The social director.
Right.
Julie.
What was
and everybody was on that show. Like, everybody always made a trip to the Love Boat.
So Shelley likes Thank You by Led Zeppelin. We play that on Kiki Daffy. That's a good song.
Yeah,
I like that. Good one. I mean, now I think Led Zeppelin should have been the halftime show yesterday. I mean, that would have been freaking awesome, man. Communication breakdown.
I think next year should be rock and roll, honey. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, my God. I mean, you can like all that stuff or whatever, but I just didn't get it. I just don't get it. Yeah. I just don't get it. I don't want to get it. I don't even know why I'm talking about it. But
I know.
But I've been obsessed since 4th of this one. I have to wake up to this baloney crap.
Guys, let us know in the comments. What Pepsi your favorite 80s love song is. I would love to know.
What's that? What'd you say again?
I would love to know in the comments what everybody's favorite 80s love song is.
Really?
Michelle's is probably Anything by Michael Jackson.
Really? Yeah. Anything?
Anything.
Is that name of a song?
No.
How about this one? Don't Stop Till You Get Enough.
Oh my God. That's a great love song.
Oh my God. Don't Stop Till You Get Enough. Or how about this? Bad Criminal? That's a great love song, right?
No, it's Smooth Criminal. Smooth Criminal.
Oh, it's not Bad Criminal?
No.
Well,
no, but you're really bad if you are a criminal.
Right.
So it could be called that, really, but it's not.
My favorite love song by Michael Jackson is Thriller. I mean, that's great. I mean, I love that
Right.
song, right?
Yeah.
Right? That's a beautiful song.
Oh, boy.
I love it.
Guys, if you are not yet subscribed to the channel, please hit the subscribe button, the like button. Please hit the like button.
What's the name of the channel, Kiki?
Kiki Classic Rock. And
you know,
also,
say a song. I gotta write
Kiki Classic Rock.
Kiki Classic Rock, and subscribe to the channel.
The notification ding dong bell lets you know every single
Lady
time.
in Red. Mark said that was a big.
Oh, that's a nice one.
That was a
Lady
big.
in Red.
That was a big song. We used to play at all dances, all the weddings. Lady in Red.
That's a good one. Download the app of Kiki.fm for the best classic rock music on the planet, which you can hear us. Now, we are the music station of Summit General Store.
Right.
Which is crazy.
It's kind of fun. The Summit General Store is the only real general store here in Rhode Island. And we've teamed up with them. They're great people. It's about classic stuff. I mean, they go back to like 100 years ago. And the big thing over the weekend, which we help each other. But the big thing, because there's a whoopee weekend all weekend long. They sell whoopee pies like they're going out of style. You know, crazy, right?
Yes.
You like whoopee?
Okay.
No, I mean, ask me a question. Do you like whoopee?
I cannot eat whoopie pies right now because I'm on a diet.
Okay. All right.
Anyway.
So it's Valentine's Day. It's time for whoopee.
Follow me on Instagram.
Follow me on
Twitter.
Whoopee.
TikTok.
Whoopee.
Get me to 1,000 followers, please, so we can put
wait. Read what Shelly just said.
Shelly said, in case you guys forgot, it was our wedding song and Kiki played it. Oh my gosh, Shell.
Right.
That is awesome.
Right.
Because you know what?
Right.
We love you. And Michelle said The Way You Make Me Feel by Michael Jackson. And Mark said When You Love a Woman by Journey. That's a great song. Absolutely.
Was her wedding reception at Evelyn's?
Yes.
Evelyn'sville, which is no longer there, but a great iconic place in Rhode Island, whatever. And Kiki was the DJ and played Lady in Red and White. Dennis and Shelley just made out on the dance floor.
And they're still making out today.
That's the way
we love that.
The way you make me feel.
Guys, I hope you have an amazingly, beautifully, wonderful
my God.
Valentine's Day.
Interrupted. In Jamestown, one of our studios down in Jamestown, we had over 12 inches of snow from the dusting we had.
That's insane.
Right. And Blue Eyes by Elton John.
That's a nice one.
That's a great song. You know? It was great.
Baby's got blue eyes.
Elton John was
Remember
good.
that one? That's a good song.
Elton John was great.
Elton John is still great, actually.
Right.
He's still with us.
And if you get a chance,
he's wonderful.
Watch the Friday night broadcast from this past Friday. We had some guy on there talking about Eddie Money. It was really good.
Yeah. We did a Valentine show, and see, I still have the lights up. Right here. And the hearts are still here.
And I can't wait to go for a ride in a Corvette, because I'm booking my ticket today. So 2 weeks I'm going to be going to Indiana. Just let you know.
He's lying.
No, I'm not lying.
I'm just saying.
I want to ride in I love Corvettes, you know?
I know you do.
Anyway.
I know you do.
So anyway, it's Monday, Valentine's Day. Kiki, happy Valentine's Day. I love you.
Ow.
What?
Happy Valentine's Day.
I love you too.
And I love you too.
I love you too.
Have a wonderful day, Al. I'll see you in 30 seconds.
Okay, time for whoopee.
Guys, have an amazing day. Happy Valentine's Day. Once again, I think I've said it 2,500,000 times to you, but I hope you have a great day filled with love, because that's what today is all about. Go and love someone. Go and love on someone, and just make it a great day. And remember to be kind to everyone, stay strong, and most importantly, keep rocking. And hopefully I will see you tomorrow. Happy Valentine's Day. Have a great day, guys. Bye. And thank you for listening, and thank you for being here. I love you.
Love you too.
And have a great day.